Hello and welcome to the next in our series of communications training webinars about the Regnum Christi communications principles. Today we're going to be talking about principle number 8, which is that we have a responsibility to be catalysts for cultural change. And just as a reminder of the previous and to come principles, we have 10 of them, that everything we do communicates, that we communicate with a proactive, positive, respectful manner, transparency, telling the truth, being able to listen, dialogue, and being open, putting our family first when we communicate, our own members, our own friends and family, having effective communications within the church, having strong personal relationships, today's subject being catalysts for cultural change, being professional, and having international collaboration among the various communications offices and territories, and finally to respect the distinct nature of the various communications channels. And as I said, we're going to be on principle number 8 today. And this started out as a principle primarily aimed at the communications offices in the various territories. The idea that the communication office is a catalyst for cultural change and the values that reflect our identity. The office will promote and message consistency and training in how to effectively present the movement. In our territory, in the North American territory, because we have localities, and those localities have a great deal of local independence and control over their operations, it's really not just the communications office that has to look after these values and the type of communication that reflects our identity. It's really all of us. It's a partnership that we have together. So I thought that I'd review another list of 10, and this one is the top 10 reasons to partner with the communications office, and just some thoughts about the communications challenges we all face and how we might be able to help one another, because we really are in this together. So first reason is, if your locality, apostolate, or facility does not have a communications plan, well, we can help you create a plan that's simple to understand and easy to implement. The process of creating the plan is nearly as important as having the plan, because it builds the relationships and the connections within the locality or the particular operation. We can provide communications training to help you make the plan truly yours and give you comfort in dealing with the issues that you may face, both positive and negative. Secondly, let's say you have a communications plan, but it's in a binder on a shelf and you can't remember the last time you dusted it off. Well, we can help you bring that out, take a look at it, and quickly determine whether it's still relevant to your current circumstances. And then we can help you repair it or replace it. Third good reason to partner with the communications office: you're planning a major event. We can suggest ways to generate publicity, and we can give you attention on our websites and Facebook pages, Twitter, other social media. That's good for both of us. The sooner we know about an event, the better. And please don't call me and tell me about something exciting after it's over. Number 4, you or your team are going to experience a significant rite of passage. Could be something that happens to your team every year, but for some folks it happens once in a lifetime. Graduations, ordinations, mission trips, academic and athletic awards, these are all newsworthy events to communicate at both the locality and perhaps the national level to share. Fifth, something apostolic is in the wind. It's likely a big deal for you, and thus something we want to publicize at least locally, perhaps nationally. Again, missions, academic, athletic tournaments, camps, pilgrimages, retreats. Now notice that we're halfway through my list of 10 reasons to call the communications office, and we haven't gotten anything negative yet. That's important. Number 6, there is significant change coming to your locality, apostolate, or facility. It could be positive or negative, but we need to make the most of each situation. Expansions, closure, move to a new facility, a building program, a sale of assets, adding or reducing the number of people. All these are significant events, and we need to make sure that we communicate them in as positive a way as possible. 7, you have a lingering problem that occupies your time and threatens what you do. We probably can't make your problem disappear, but we can develop a way to communicate about it that will lessen the trauma. Could be a financial crisis, environmental issue, falling school enrollment, a lack of vocations. Many things would fall into this sort of lingering, persistent issue that needs a communications approach to make it less threatening. Number 8, an ecclesial or political shift that forces a change in how you operate. If you know early enough, perhaps we can address the change before it happens and put us in a good position to deal with it. And this could be a number of things. It could be safe environment requirements, academic accreditation, environmental compliance, safety regulations, a change in local church leadership and the demands placed upon Regnum Christi or other branches of the movement. 9, well, here we go. Something bad is happening or may happen. Promise. If something bad is going to happen, it probably will become public and you'll have to deal with news media and your various constituents. It won't go away on its own. But we can help you prepare a response and a communications approach to handle the problem and provide direct support. This could be an abuse case, a financial crime, a failure to provide promised services, or any other negative action that occurs in your locality or in your particular activity. And the 10th reason to give us a shout, the television news crew is pulling into the driveway. If you have done the first 5 points in this presentation, you likely can handle this. If you haven't, we'll still be available to coach you through the situation and make it as painless as possible. We're here to help and support you. Our renewal effort has brought great change in our culture. The open, honest culture that we have now relies on communications. And the better we plan and execute those communications, the stronger our renewal culture can become. We're all a part of that, how we behave, how we talk to each other, how we talk to the rest of the world. And so that's part of the important culture change we've gone through, and we can all work together to continue it. Thanks very much. God bless.